restarted probes, and went for Blink.
Yeah.
But then he went into Blink Observer, saw what his opponent was doing, and still went for it against someone who's making a lot of units, has a Nexus, is making Immortals, and that's going to be really hard to break, especially on Entomb Valley.
Yeah, probably either he should have engaged a little bit better. It was the engagement at the natural, which was difficult to pull off, or just get the Nexus first. It's so scary to go all in sometimes when an expansion could put you almost on equal footing. He's still ahead in workers, so he would have been in probably a little bit of an advantage position, actually.
I agree with you so much on that, because if he just throws down a Nexus when he sees what's going on, even if his Nexus is a little bit later, he already has the probe advantage, right? He has Stalkers out, he has Blink, he has an Observer.
Yeah.
He has complete map control and a similar economy.
And what's going to happen?
How is that bad?
Yeah, that's not bad at all, Artosis.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
every
I'll take
time.
it too.
Let me start every PvP like that. I swear to God, I'll be the best PvP player in the world.
And what happens is, if HerO is still posturing with his Stalkers with Blink outside of the base of PartinG, and PartinG doesn't realize that there's an expansion coming up behind it, PartinG is not going to be making as much probes as he could get from 2nexi. In the meantime, HerO, putting on the pressure on the opponent's front, he can chrono boost from one Nexus and outproduce the probe production from PartinG from 2nexi. And even get further ahead economically.
It's well, I hope that HerO does a bit better this time. He is opening with the 13 gate, so it's not going to be that same strategy once again. The map being Ohana. I want to know, what do you think that we're actually going to see out of these two players here?
I would expect both to open skipping the Zealot, going for a double gate triple Stalker rush out, and then I would expect maybe PartinG to follow up with 2 sentries and get a Nexus, and then Robo. 2-gate Nexus Robo.
You know, that's actually, I would say that's the most common build I see from Koreans on this map.
Yeah.
You know, the 2-gate expand, it's pretty safe here. It's easy to force field the ramp that goes up to the natural. I like what you're thinking here. Oh, Liquid.HerO just dropped a pylon. Look at where he dropped that pylon. Now, this can do 2 things. This is cool. I love this right now. Okay, I'm getting wiggly. I'm like, I want to talk about this. First off, if he does get scouted, that's kind of sneaky, because you might look, you'd be like, where's your other pylon? What exactly is going on here? Are you proxying a Robo or something like that?
Yeah.
That would probably be your first thought. Of course, the other part is, I have seen before from, in fact, Oz, putting his Twilight down there so he can go for like an instant DT. Because if you put your Twilight in your main right after your Gateway, right after your Cybernetics Core, the probe can still scout it, and then they know they can narrow it down and get an Observer.
So you can get like a 6-minute 55 DT or something like that.
You can get such a quick DT off of a build like this, but I don't know that that's what he's doing, but I'm excited to see if maybe it is.
Now, PartinG's build here, he delayed his second gas and got a second gate first while making a Zealot. So he's going to go Zealot, Zealot. The 2 gates are going to be ready to produce right on time as that pylon finishes. And then he's going to make 2 Stalkers, and he's probably going to chrono boost them out. So what that gives him is a very quick, in fact, the very quickest double Zealot, double Stalker you can have on a normal build. And he can use that to go across the map. What usually happens is that you have more units than your opponent. Maybe you win the fight a little bit. You're not going to win the game, but you can also force your way into the opponent's base and thereby get some information. Now, that's not what's going to happen. He's actually not making any more probes, so I think he's going to go to a 4-gate.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he can, especially since he's taken some of his probes off gas. Still getting a healthy gas intake of 4 probes total mining, so that's going to allow him to produce nothing but Stalkers if he likes.
Okay, he's not going to go for a 4-gate. All right, so he's getting a very fast warp gate upgrade and then warping in 2 Stalkers, so he's going to be like 2 Zealot, 5 Stalker or something?
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, maybe just start tanking off the damage with these couple of Zealots, and when he warps in those additional Stalkers, that is going to be pretty powerful. But in fact, some good micro so far by Liquid.HerO, and look at that split. Almost.
Yeah, almost got away. Never forget.
Yeah. Oh my God, and here we go. PartinG coming up the ramp with a very sneaky probe here. He wants to get down some pylons and force his way up, and against someone who's already made sentries, if he can do that.
Yeah.
It's so powerful because these sentries are terrible a heads up.
That's a weird. Okay, all right. So yeah, that sentries are terrible in a direct confrontation. So he needs to take down those pylons. I think that's the only pylon that was the enemy pylon. That's his own. And now he's gonna have to force field again, trying to take down that pylon on the low ground there. PartinG What is he gonna do? Is he warping into Stalkers at that proxy pylon? There we go.
Yeah, and Hero right now has actually gotten enough sentries that he's pretty set overall. He's killed off the pylon. He's even letting units up. That was a little bit much to let units up, but it looks like with his good micro, it's not going to matter. He's not going to lose anything here. And a really good job. Oh my God, that was actually almost a big mistake there.
Yeah.
But luckily for him, PartinG's way too smart to try to walk up that ramp right then.
What is Parting doing? He made a Twilight, then he cancelled it, and now he's going double Stargate.
What?
He's gonna...
Oh, man.
I've seen this only once before, and it was in my game in the MLG qualifier against Roxkiss Pommy. Going double Stargate at like a random time.
Yeah.
Making double Phoenix from one base. That's insane. And he's doing that because he saw so many sentries.
Yeah, and you know what? That's really intelligent. In fact, I've seen this, I think, from Hero, actually. I want to say Hero, but I saw it in the GSL before. But it was in response to a different type of build.
But isn't it from 2 bases?
I've seen it, I believe.
Like Choya does that.
I think I saw it from 1 base in response to Phoenixes while he was expanding.
Okay,
I believe, but
right.
This is weird. This is really weird. You can't really keep up chrono double Stargate production for very long.
He just
on this
got
at
like
all.
1 Phoenix extra fast.
Oh.
And that's gonna be about it because his gas is depleted. Now that's gonna be super cool. The Warp Prism comes in, it dies. It dies to the Phoenixes, and everything inside will die as well quite easily. Hero, what is he making? He's going for Robotics Bay, Colossi. Pretty cool to have mass Phoenixes against that, no?
Seriously, he's making an Immortal? That doesn't do much against Phoenixes either.
Oh my God, he thinks he can do a lockout here. There come the Phoenixes. This is like so unfair for Hero in his heart. This is so silly that suddenly there would be Phoenixes, completely unexpected, and it's gonna work out fantastically for Parting. Needs to keep those Phoenixes alive so that he can take care of those sentries, but basically this Hero army will be dying quite easily.
I mean, as far as strategies go, Parting has the upper hand here for sure. Hero trying to make the best out of a bad situation. Nice force field going down, but targeting as many probes as he can. Unfortunately for him, we have a really healthy probe count already from Parting. Not going to make a big difference.
Yeah, nice job though by Hero. How many probes did he kill? About 5? Yeah, he killed 5 probes. Not bad. It's better than killing nothing, for example.
Yeah, that's true, but now we have a lot of Phoenixes against Robo plus Robo Bay Tech. This is rough for Hero, and in fact, he's going off 1 base into the Twilight as well. Not my favorite counter to a build like this.
Yeah, but I don't know what else he should be doing. Maybe like get just stuff and an expansion.
Yeah, I think once you see this many Phoenixes, I feel like you just have to throw down a Nexus.
Yeah,
and
luckily he's doing that.
Yeah, he is indeed. He'll probably start Blink right away. Yep, down goes the Blink.
So now we have a lot of probes being killed in return. 9 probes killed by those Phoenixes, which puts the probe count at 26 even, square even. Parting has the supply lead. A lot of that is Phoenixes, which currently don't have any attack power. And we also see Parting pushing from the front there with his Gateway army. Hero needs to try and drag this out into a longer game, where eventually he can say, okay, you can't all-in me anymore, now I'm going to start making my Colossi.
Yeah, I feel you're completely correct. But the problem that I see here is, with this many Phoenixes being produced, he's going to have to keep a large contingent of Stalkers around. And when you have a bunch of Stalkers, the Phoenixes are easy to use as active units all game long, whereas the Stalkers, there's a few things you can do with them in the late game, but overall, they aren't a unit that you want when you're drawing out the game.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It could be rough, man.
Yeah, now that Parting has his expansion secured, he's gonna be looking to throw up the extra assimilators soon, so that he can either transition to Colossi, whereas Hero will still be making Stalkers, or he can continue to make more Phoenixes.
You know, I wouldn't mind to see him go, maybe a couple Immortals just in case there's some strong counterattack from all these Blink Stalkers into those Colossus that you were talking about. He has so many Phoenixes right now, and in fact, looks like one will be picked off there. Nice blink in from Hero.
Oh, he's going to lose another Phoenix, most likely.
Oh, it looks like he's going to take down some of these sentries, though, on his way. Some probes as well. A lot of damage being dealt here. Look at these supplies, 59 to 73 already.
A lot of Phoenixes going down here. That's about 4 or 5 Phoenixes going down. Maybe a little bit more than Parting should have liked to lose. But he has killed a lot of probes. He also took down 1 or 2 sentries. 23 probes. Whoa!
23 probes killed already by Parting.
That is pretty sick. He's on 38 against 24 workers. HerO just keeps seeing his probe count dwindling.
Yeah.
No matter how much he chronos it, he can't catch up. And his opponent, he's getting the ideal unit in PvP. He's starting on Colossus production soon, so HerO feels like he needs to attack right now.
And this is an expected counterattack. That's why we were talking before about making a few Immortals before the Colossus switch. He does have one Immortal about to pop out, and he's going to have to be very careful about this. He's going to have to use force fields to keep things like HerO's Immortals down the ramp and try to fight against just the Stalkers that can blink up.
Yeah, and it's very intellectual here that PartinG is not choosing to go for Colossus production yet. He needs more Immortals right now at this very instant. Oh, nice blink up there with the Stalkers.
Beautifully done.
Kill one.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be able to pick off that Sentry, which is very nice.
Oh, and look. He's going to kill. Oh, no. He didn't detect the right one.
Yeah, got out of there for now. Still kind of a scary place to be in, but this is a mostly Stalker army, and he does have a really nice anti-Stalker army. If he can just move his army around in the right place, PartinG that is, with the Zealots, you can't really blink on top of everything that easily. Of course, the Immortals dealing a lot of damage to them. This is getting hard for Liquid.HerO. Can he actually get the damage done that he wants?
And you know what HerO wants here? He killed another Phoenix.
And he got the Observer, though.
And
so now he can't blink up.
What HerO ideally wanted, what he was hoping for, was a force field lockout. He wanted to draw enough army up, move up with his sentry, lock the ramp, and then kill the expansion. It was not to be. And of course, the Colossus wouldn't be too far away, but that would mean PartinG is suddenly on one base. HerO would have enough time to recuperate, and then maybe get into a normal situation again. As it stands, PartinG is holding all the cards, man.
He is, and look at this. More harassment going on, but HerO has caught up in probes pretty much. 41 against 45. Unfortunately for him, he has lost 27 of them this game. So that's pretty rough, and you can see that reflected in the current supply, 123 to 87.
Wait, is HerO making a RoboBay? Although he already has one.
Oh man, he has been thrown off.
Oh no.
That's so expensive too.
That is. Yeah, and plus he was waiting with Colossus production until it finished. Oh my god.
It's well, you know, lucky for him is Colossus, his first one. Despite that mistake, not too far behind PartinG's. But PartinG, he has this big supply lead. Notice he's not getting Thermal Lance. Fairly certain he's going to use it to stomp force fields and go in for the kill.
Yeah, he's just moving forward with that first Colossus already. He's not even making another one yet. Just looking to make this massive army and use the Colossus to leverage his way into the base. He knows he has a big army supply lead. I don't know if it's enough to push into such a narrow choke when HerO's potentially arrayed all around it. This could be the #1 mistake for PartinG to make in this game. Maybe.
It could be. We are going to have to see about that. It's going to be pretty scary, though, because this is a lot of Zealots. This is a lot of Immortals as well. He has a huge supply lead right now. And here we go. He's going to stomp these force fields over and over. But good force fields up there by HerO right now. And a nice blink in, trying to target down that Colossus. But it does move back.
Nice reverse force fields from PartinG, taking all those Stalkers, trapping them before the blink cooldown allows them to get out of there again, and the Colossus of HerO goes down. This looks like it might be it. All the probes are going to get toasted. There will not be allowed entrance into the main. And is that really necessary?
Well, you know what? PartinG going to throw down his Manor Nexus, and HerO cannot feel good about this. But the thing is, a third-place finish in the WCS Asia Finals, it's pretty damn strong.
Yeah, pretty damn strong. Very, very respectable. HerO losing on his Achilles heel of PvP, even though he improved so much in the matchup. For now, Rain and PartinG are proving to have just a little bit of a better mastery in this matchup. So nice strategy choice by PartinG. We don't see this a lot at all, do we? Double Stargate on one base?
No, I mean, this is the last thing in the world HerO thought he'd be flying into. Its strategy was actually so brilliant, something we almost never see.
The War Prism force field lockout at that point in the game was so
Seriously,
smart.
It was brilliant, but sometimes this happens where your opponent just did the one thing that's going to crush it.
It's almost like a bad beat, and HerO must be feeling so crushed about that.
He must, but you know what? He's trying to stay in here. Unfortunately, his natural is going to be long distance mined from. There you go. The probe's going up, so PartinG doesn't care how cost efficient HerO's being, which by the way is very cost efficient. But GG. That's going to be it.
Game.
PartinG advances to the grand finals. HerO, unfortunately for him,